We often hear about situations and circumstances where foreign buyers will come into a foreign country and begin a real estate purchase transaction and really work with or assume advice from maybe an attorney that they don't know, or from a real estate broker who doesn't have proper licenses. And if you talk to one of our global mortgage advisors who interact with clients and prospective clients on a daily basis, you'll hear that prospective clients often ask them, well, why do I need an appraisal, title search, title insurance, right? And what we often say back to that prospective client is, would you ever consider purchasing a home in the United States without a title search, without title insurance, or without a commercial appraisal? And unfortunately, a large majority of real estate transactions that close by foreigners in Mexico without the assistance of Global Mortgage are done without some of these very basic no-brainers. You know what's really interesting is that in nearly 40% of the transactions that we are a part of, we find that there are issues with title, meaning the seller who is selling the property to the buyer that Global is representing doesn't have legal capacity to actually sell that asset that they thought that they owned because it wasn't done properly before. And in nearly 33% of the transactions we do, and we've done tens of millions of dollars of transactions, we have an issue with either transfer tax, reverse capital gains tax, or capital gains tax on behalf of the seller. And these are not small amounts, tens of thousands of dollars that are assessed at settlement. And these are just a couple of areas where if a foreign buyer is not represented by somebody that knows what they're doing, they're going to end up having some very expensive mistakes. One of the most powerful examples I want to share to anyone watching this video right now is that we often see in active transactions sellers of property who don't really own it because they didn't buy it in the right way and they tried to save a buck or a peso in actually closing their transaction. And then we see buyers who choose to forego buying title insurance or having a legal title search done or having their property appraised. And so Global Mortgage and its team takes our responsibility to educating and providing thoughtful guidance around secure ownership. We take that very, very seriously and we're committed to it. One of the most powerful legal entities that's in Global Mortgage's structure is what's called a SAFOM, which is truly a non-bank financial institution that's regulated and audited. That's really important for a foreign buyer of Mexico real estate in particular, because it means that you have the safety, the security, the backing of the Mexican government behind your transaction. You have capable people who pass background checks, who have a specified number of years of work experience before they're allowed to work in a SAFOM, who are regularly audited. And that is a level of peace of mind that does not exist for other cross-border lenders in Mexico or in Latin America across the board. If you're buying a home in the United States and getting a mortgage, you might interact with your mortgage company on and off consistently throughout the process of your escrow. And then you might never interact with them again other than receiving a statement in the mail or setting up automatic payment. And that's very different for Global Mortgage and its clients. Not only does the SAFOM require that Global Mortgage maintain connection with their client for the life of that transaction, we're also our clients' partners in helping them navigate some of the nuances of home ownership in Mexico. For example, municipalities often don't send out paper or electronic property tax bills. Property tax rates are announced at random times, usually in the fourth quarter of each year. Discounts are offered for early payment. We track all of those things for our clients. We collect through the monthly mortgage coupon and servicing some of those property taxes and make sure they're paid on time. The use of a fideicomiso to own property as a foreigner in a restricted zone in Mexico comes with an annual fee through a fiduciary bank. And that fiduciary bank also doesn't send out a paper bill or a notification. Global Mortgage ensures that we're collecting those funds from our clients on a monthly basis, make sure those bills get paid on time, and that the property ownership remains with the client, with the buyer, and is never threatened.